Hey, this is Timmara, signing on with some more of Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. Okay, even though last time we did the last main mission, we're not done yet because we still have the Arrival DLC, and I got held up talking to people, and I wasn't quite done yet, so we're just gonna go back. Where was... Oh yeah, all we had was only a few... Whatever. We're gonna go talk to everybody... everybody else, and then we're gonna go to the star system in order to do Arrival, which I don't know anything about, but it's the last DLC we haven't done yet, and I've heard it's one of the best.
Past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
Nah, I'm fine. Whatever, Zaid. Yeah, so I've heard good things about Arrival. I was recommended that you do it at the end, and I've heard it's one of the best things in Mass Effect. Then again, people are saying that about Overlord, and I've got opinions on that. So, anyways, just check in with everybody before we do that.
Hey.
Yo.
What's happening?
You got a lot of questions, don't you?
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around.
I've been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard, you got feelings for me? Because I don't need the complication.
Yeah, no.
And don't worry. I'm not interested.
That was cold.
Good. I didn't want you coming
But-
around here anymore anyway.
Is there a problem, Jack?
Can't figure if you're playing me or not. I don't like it.
I genuinely just want to talk.
You'd like that. Make this about you and what you want. I have to think. Go away. I don't want you coming around here for a while.
I should have did these sooner, so we'll have to check back in with them again. I wasn't trying to be mean to Jack. I feel like no was just... I feel like the flat no was mean.
What do you think of our new Quarian boss?
Hush, she's right over there.
Ah, she can't hear us with her head in that bucket. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful bucket. The whole suit is lovely, quite snug in all the right places.
You know I can hear you.
Thanks for coming to get us,
It's a
Commander.
very echoey
Stop
bucket.
slipping away. You arrived just in time. Thank you.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team.
Anything else?
Carry on.
Okay, they got nothing else to add. Tally, things ended awkwardly last time. How you doing?
I can't believe we destroyed the collector base. They said it couldn't be done. Then again, that's said about a lot of things you do.
Have you got time to talk?
Yes, I'd like that.
Okay. Go in private. Sorry, it's just fun to talk. I should have did this way sooner when I was doing side quests, but I was just on a roll and I didn't find the time.
I've been thinking about the last time we talked. I'm sorry. I was unprofessional and I wasn't thinking rationally. I was being stupid and selfish.
No, you're not.
You've never been selfish. If anything, you spent too much time thinking of the fleet and not enough thinking of yourself.
That might be true for humans, but Quarians are different. We can't just... We have to think of other people, always. If we don't think about the needs of the whole crew, people could get hurt. Maybe even killed. You deserve to be happy with someone. I can't do that. No matter how much I could get sick, jeopardize the mission.
I feel so
Saying you'd
bad.
die if we were together?
I'm not trying
There's
to...
always a risk. Maybe the reaction would be minor. Maybe it would put me down for a few weeks. Or maybe it would kill me. But that's not what I'm concerned about, Shepard. I don't want you distracted. I don't want what I want to hurt this mission. It's too important.
This is too dangerous. Not necessarily, I just don't...
You've given me a lot to consider, Tally. I'm not sure what to do here.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. I should get back to these repairs anyway.
Boy, I feel like I'm just breaking the poor girl's heart. She deserves so much better. That's the thing. Again, was starting to notice just like how not good the romance is just overall in Mass Effect with the first one. And it just kind of solidifies more and more because you
What's this
can't
area
just
of the
be amicable. You have to be either outright no or outright
That's all for
yes. Being in the middle just leaves uncertainty, and it
Fought a great
feels
battle,
mean.
Shepard. And when you blew up the base instead of handing it to Cerberus.
The thing is, everybody's agreed with that part, though.
If you killed the most dangerous thing in the galaxy, that leaves us.
You want
Just
to go?
checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Planned,
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Okay, he doesn't have anything to add. Good talk, Grunt. Okay, I suppose. Yeah, maybe more conversations later, but let's just start Arrival then.
No messages for you, Commander.
Thank you, Callie. So yeah, it should be the last mission, Arrival, and I just haven't done that yet. I was just wondering, could we do the Mega 4 relay just for the hell of it? Alright, let's go. So, yep, just right here. Yeah, we just gotta find this Dr. Kenson. Oh, we're going in just Shepard. Okay, didn't know that. Don't need anything. Don't need to swap anything out. I think we're good. Okay, so Shepard solo mission. Interesting. So yeah, I don't know what this does, but apparently, again, I know I keep saying it over and over again, but that's just what I've heard, is that it's recommended you do it after the end of the game, because it apparently sets up Mass Effect 3 in a really interesting way. Oh, that's right, I'm now remembering that this was a solo. We were told to do this as a solo mission. It's been a while. We got this early on in the game, I think.
They've seen us. Baron. The Batarians will send their prisoners down here to die. I have to find Dr. Kenson now.
Sorry, just looking around. So yeah, I'm trying to find this doctor being taken hostage by Batarians. So let's see.
This place is run down, even for a prison.
Get your hands off me!
Okay, just seeing if there was something I could do there. Okay, hold on. Just looking for another valve. Does that divert? Yeah, okay.
I hear humans are operating like vermin out in the asteroid belt. Is anywhere safe from them?
Hey.
You're on a mission to flush them all out.
Okay. Suppose seal that up. Okay. Sorry, we're going here quietly, slowly. Usually the DLC missions can get wrapped up in a video, at least the way I'm recording, so...
Can they even do that? What difference does it make? We caught them.
Water cooler. Oop.
I just kill her. Interrogating a human's a waste of time.
I imagine we gotta be stealthy, so let's not engage. I'm just thinking. Okay. Okay. Good enough. No, that's it. Okay, well. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was that way, but you just dropped, but okay, stairs. Yeah. Okay.
Relay can't be damaged, much less destroyed. Those humans will do anything to destroy it, I swear. We have to make this one an example to the others. We can't respond kindly to terrorists.
All right.
I worked 47 days straight without time off, and now there's humans in the prison below. I can't get a break. There's 300,000 people in this colony. You'd think someone could cover for me one night.
I understand.
Shuttle incoming. Heard an article about the asteroid belt. And the humans got it. They did, and they swarmed in and put flags all over.
I feel like we're setting something up. Is this for a purpose, or... Okay, whatever. Moving on. Oh. Oh. Okay, was that it? What was that about? Okay, whatever.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Dr. Kenson, I'm Commander Shepard, and I'm here to get you out.
Commander Shepard? I'd heard you were alive. Hackett must have received my message.
We're not safe here. Can you walk?
I'm fine. Just give me a moment.
We
All
have
right.
to go. Now.
If we can find the console, I can hack security. Make us an escape path.
find one. Go.
Oh, jeez.
Ready.
She's primed. Oh, how'd you get down here so fast?
There should be a security code.
Yeah, got nothing to say. Just going through these guys should be no problem. We're max level. We're all that good stuff. So way to open up these cell blocks. Hold on.
They know we're here. Keep them off me while I hack us a way out.
Simple enough.
Suppress the teams to cell block now.
We need to close the door we came in through. Keep them out.
Okay.
They're coming through that door in the back. Lock it down.
Wait, which one? Oh. There we go.
Coming up from below. Other side, go.
Ah. Okay, over there. I thought so. I can take the hits.
Knocking all doors to the hangar. Still need more time.
Stop the prisoner!
Bringing down their orbital tracking network. Watch the other side. More enemies on the elevators.
Oh, come on. Yes! That was almost amazing. I was hoping it would burst out.
There's an elevator that leads up to the hangar. I'll bring it down. Almost done.
Just to push the one guy off.
That did it. Let's move.
Can you open the door for this prisoner in here, or...? Apparently there's someone in there. Can we get him out, or is that... Okay.
Get to the hangar. Do not let them escape.
Oh, one last thing. The hangar doors are hard locked. We'll have to get those open the old-fashioned way.
Leave that to me.
Incoming!
For some reason I thought those would be explosive. But I'm explosive, so we don't need them. Oh.
Now what's this?
That's what that stuff was hiding.
We have to break the locks on the bay door.
Oh. There we go. After you. Oh, that's horrible. Suckers!
Engaging autopilot. We should be well out of range before they get their security measures unscrambled.
Do you think they'll come after you?
I'm not taking any chances. Batarians don't take kindly to humans who plan to destroy their mass relays.
Elaborate.
Charges against you are true.
Well, to be fair, that's about half the story. My people and I were here investigating rumors of Reaper technology out in the fringes of this system.
I guess you found something.
We found proof that the Reapers will be arriving in this system. When they get here, they'll use its mass relay to travel throughout the galaxy. We call it the Alpha Relay. From here, the Reapers can invade anywhere in the galaxy.
So you decided to destroy it?
Exactly. Doing that would stop the Reapers' invasion. Even at FTL speeds, it'd be months or years before they got to the next relay. We came up with what we just called the Project. A plan to launch a nearby asteroid into the relay and destroy it before the Reapers could arrive. Of course, the resulting explosion would probably wipe out the system.
Okay. Certainly
How
something.
did you plan to launch an asteroid into a mass relay?
Moving an asteroid just requires thrust and guidance, which are readily available in Omega's salvage yards.
Funnily enough, I know a Batarian who could help us with this.
And you can pretty much just point and shoot.
I've always heard that mass relays are indestructible.
I've heard
No one
that
tried
too,
throwing an asteroid
but
at
I
them.
think it's more that nobody's willing to find out what happens when one is destroyed. And, well, we plan to slam a small planet into the thing at very high speed. By our calculations, that's more than enough.
Is the project still operational?
I imagine it is. We were one button press away from launch when the Batarians arrested me.
Why do you think destroying the mass relay would destroy the entire system?
Mass relays are the most powerful Mass Effect engines in the known galaxy. The energy released from a relay's destruction would probably resemble a supernova.
Probably. It's all hypothetical.
But just over 300,000 Batarians live on the colony where they held us. The explosion would undoubtedly kill them all.
How were you caught?
We've been smuggling Starship parts from Omega. Thrusters, guidance, and aftermarket ESO core. The Batarians thought that looked suspicious. A few days ago, I took a few of the men on a scouting trip, and the Batarians pounced on us. They never found our actual base.
That's a lot to
I still
take
don't
in.
see how you learned about this supposed invasion.
The evidence came from what we call Object Rho, a Reaper artifact we discovered among the asteroids near the relay itself. When we get back to Arcturus Station, I'll explain everything and provide copies of all our notes on the artifact.
What is a Reaper artifact doing on an asteroid?
We don't know, or even what its purpose is. Some things are just too old or large to comprehend. Even a Reaper thousands of years dead contains power.
Yeah, we've seen
Their
that.
artifacts are worthy of study, regardless of their purpose.
Well,
How exactly does a Reaper artifact give you proof of an impending invasion?
It showed me visions of the Reaper's arrival. Much like your Prothean beacon, I imagine.
oh,
The Reapers are coming, Commander. That much I know for certain.
If you're working near a Reaper artifact, how have you avoided indoctrination?
that's what I was wondering.
We've been very careful. We know what we're dealing with.
Uh-huh,
You're
sure.
Speaking to a child, Shepard. I saw what Sovereign did at the Citadel. Trust me, I know what's at stake.
The stakes are too high. If you were willing to destroy a whole system over this, I want to see your proof.
I guess I can't argue with that. Give me a moment. Kenson to Project Base. Affirmative. And I've got Commander Shepard with me. Tidy up the lab.
Right
The
where we
Commander
want
needs
him.
to confirm the artifact. All set. Just sit back and relax. We'll be there in no time.
All right. There we go. That looks something. I take it this is just like one big long mission. Sorry.
Here we are. Welcome to Project Base.
What's this?
That's our countdown to arrival. When that gets to 0, the Reapers will have come. Just over 2 days and counting. Puts things in perspective, doesn't it?
How do you know that's an accurate countdown?
It is. The artifact has been giving off pulses at definite intervals since we found it. The intervals have been decreasing at a steady rate. The artifact is reacting to the Reaper's proximity. In just over 48 hours, the pulses will become constant, and the Reapers will be here.
All right.
Saying the Reapers could be at Earth in 2 days? There's no time to wait.
I wonder if that changes depending on when you
Then
do
let's
this.
show you that proof. That door exits the hangar. The artifact is in our central lab area.
Yeah, that's just what I'm curious about. Oh, okay. Ship records. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. Like, you know, people say do this at the end after the base game because it leads into 3. And I'm just curious. Sorry. And I'm just curious how accurate that is, you know? Or, you know, does it change depending on when you arrive, if you will?
The project back up and running.
Everything was in place when we were arrested. It wasn't a question of could we, but should we.
What alternative do we have?
The Reapers will reach this system, regardless. But the Alpha Relay is their shortcut to the rest of the galaxy. If you want to keep the Reapers at bay, the relay must be destroyed.
But again, that's a big thing. Even if it's Batarians killing, you know, well over 500,000 in one shot. I know the whole galaxy is at stake, but that's still pretty, you know, not even an evacuation or anything. Can't work out something.
We have to get the project running again. It's probably the only chance we have.
One sec. Let me get the door.
Oh, yeah. This just looks
Commander
like...
Shepard, I give you Object Row.
You have the Reaper artifact just sitting here? Out in the open?
When we found it, it showed me a vision of the Reaper's arrival.
Kenson, this is not good.
Give it a moment, Shepard. It'll give you the proof you need.
Yeah, this feels like a trap.
I can't let you start the project, Shepard. I can't let you stop the arrival. Take him down!
Alright.
Over here!
So yeah, kind of what I was assuming that this was going to... I suppose... You know, maybe it was a ploy to get us here. She's, you know, already been indoctrinated.
Don't make this difficult, Shepard.
Do not resist. Give yourself over and be spared.
There it is. I don't know what you guys expected. I've killed 2 Reapers at this point.
Lay down your weapons.
Well, maybe not specifically 2. I told people to kill another one.
Your days are at hand.
We can't keep this up much longer.
You guys didn't think this through.
This will only get worse for you, Shepard.
Your guys.
Your species will come.
Activate the heavy mech.
Oh, jeez.
Only a matter of time.
Struggle if you wish. Your mind will be mine.
Okay, I'm gonna take out the cane. Yeah, that guy was just out of the way. Oh, another one? Ah, crap. Yeah, jeez, okay. It's a tight little dance we're running around with. There we go.
Have faith in the artifact. It'll be over soon.
Shut up.
You shall be the first to witness our arrival.
Okay. Yeah, things are going down.
Take him to the med bay and patch him up.
We want Shepard alive.
Okay.
Like Shepard was waking up a moment ago. But it could be a glitch in the system.
No glitch. The sedatives aren't working. Security!
My gun. Well, escape captivity. Scientist hell. Okay. Ah, too bad we're not proficient in assault rifles. That could have saved us.
Step away from the terminal. The project is almost complete. I thought I'd feel a sense of accomplishment, but instead, I feel dread. I can't help but think we're doing something terrible. The project is almost complete. I can't help but think we're doing something terrible.
Wow.
Engaging security.
Evading. We just so happen to pick the most durable mech. Doesn't have melee.
Shepard's escaped. All available personnel to the medical wing. Do not let him activate the project.
No, sorry. Just looking around.
Shepard has been sedated constantly for 2 days now. We've had to increase each dosage. It seemed like Shepard was waking up a moment ago, but it could be a glitch in the system. No glitch. The sedatives aren't working.
Well. Oh, 2 days. Oh, shoot. We've been out 2 days, and they were supposed to arrive in, 2 days and some change. Oh, no.
Not much time. I have to get this asteroid moving and get the hell out of here.
Activate the project. Damn. Okay. Probably shouldn't be dillying-dallying.
When it's silent, when there's no one else around, I can hear it. Whispers in the back of my mind. I can't tell what. I spoke to Dr. Kenson about it, and she seemed to understand. What the hell is going on?
Reaper indoctrination. Well, okay, we're going. So, yeah, the thing is, that Reaper indoctrination is probably like the, that can cover a lot of ground with very little interactivity from the Reapers. Right, I should be doing this. Did my arm...
Shepard's past them. All personnel, get in there. Secure the project control room. Do not let Shepard in there.
Initiating maximum security.
Go ahead and try and stop me. Oh, come on. There we go.
Shepard's in the living quarters. Stay on project control.
Away from that grenade. Oh, how did that not hit? That was like a perfect curve. Yeah, I'm just that good. Thought you guys knew this already. The worst thing you could have done is brought me here. Sorry, that was perfect. Just smashed into the ceiling.
Kenson's acting strange lately. Like she doesn't care about the project anymore. I know I'm not the only one having those dreams. I'm not sure if I'm hearing fear.
Just keep punching.
The longer we're here, the more I'm convinced that the project must be stopped. We simply don't know enough about what the Reapers want. It's foolish to assume that the Reapers
Okay, that was a long pause.
galaxy. Legends say they've come through before, and yet life continues, doesn't it?
Uh-huh, sure. Okay. Life continues, but it destroys life that was just minding its own business.
Shepard's heading for project control. Get in there, now.
Bullseye! She just got shoved. She got knocked down by my explosion and then pushed back by another explosion. I saw there was a med kit on the wall, or med station. Alright. Must be getting close. Oops. Okay. Engine control. Oh.
Welcome to Project Control.
I want to activate the project.
Warning. Activating the project will result in an estimated 305,000 casualties. Do you wish to continue?
We're not even given a choice. We're just doing it.
Project activation in progress. Warning. Collision with mass relay is imminent. Begin evacuation procedures.
Alert. All colonists living in the Bahak system. This is...
Shepard, no! Do you have any idea what you've done? You leave me no choice. If we can't stop this asteroid, it must be destroyed.
Tell me where to find Dr. Amanda Kenson.
Dr. Kenson is traveling to the reactor core module. An ESO-core meltdown should do it. Because of you, everyone on this rock will be obliterated.
Not if I get to you first.
Did we warn the Batarians? Paragon. Yeah, we're trying to minimize casualties. We weren't even given a choice to, like, were we going to do it or not, which, you know, I was kind of expecting we would. And I thought, well, it doesn't make much sense when I say it out loud, but could there still be an aspect of... Okay.
Don't try to stop me, Shepard. I have to do this.
And I have to stop you.
I've already activated the project. We can still escape this rock.
There is no escape. There's no redemption for what you've done.
For what you started.
I will die, never having seen the Reaper's blessings, and you will just die.
Damn it, Kenson.
Unless you get off this rock right now, then maybe you can see them show up.
They've seen us.
Oh, come on. That should have been.
Shepard is trapped. Keep him in there.
Oh, get on the elevator.
Safety protocols disengaged. Core temperature rising.
Oh, jeez. Get over here.
Warning. Access to the reactor area is restricted.
How do I stabilize the reactor core?
All automatic safety protocols have been overridden. To stabilize the reactor core, manually insert cooling rod A from this control station. Manually insert cooling rod B from control station B. Doing so will stabilize the reactor core.
Okay, so we gotta get to the other one. No!
I need more time. Get in there.
This is how it slams people against the walls. I was gonna say, why didn't I fully upgrade my throw? Oh wait, no, I did. What am I thinking?
Please wait. Plasma venting in progress. Plasma venting aborted.
I'm just looking here. Okay. Probably isn't good for us to go through there.
Shepard is in the maintenance area. Go.
Just looking around.
This is Williams. I've got Shepard locked in the maintenance area. Requesting backup.
Ashley! No, probably not.
Security log overwritten.
Oh, jeez. You're coming with... Okay, never mind. Okay. Gotta be almost there. Get that shield back up? Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, if you insist.
Step away from the reactor.
You've ruined everything. I can't hear the whispers anymore.
Turn around. Now!
You've taken them away from me. I will never see the Reaper's arrival. All you had to do was stay asleep. None of this had to happen.
Just see if we can pull a Saren on this girl.
We can get off this asteroid.
No, we cannot.
Oops.
Warning. Collision imminent.
I was thinking we could do a...
Warning. Collision imminent.
I was thinking we could maybe do a Saren with her or something and talk her down, but...
Warning.
Oh well.
Imminent. Warning. Collision imminent. Warning. Collision imminent. Warning. Collision imminent.
Joker, this is Shepard. I need a pickup. Now.
Communication system damaged.
Great.
Damn it.
Evacuation protocols in effect. All personnel report to escape shuttles.
Where can I find an escape shuttle?
Take the lift from this route to the external access. From there, proceed to the communications tower. The remaining escape shuttles will be located on the tower's landing pad.
Okay.
To get to that comm tower and take a shuttle. It's my only chance.
Alright. Okay, I thought it froze for a second. Alright, we're going. So, last-ditch effort to get out of here.
Warning.
Nope.
Alpha relay collision imminent. Evacuation is recommended.
Oh, I was just thinking we could just hop it.
This looks interesting.
Just looking to root through people's stuff. Hey! These upgrades we don't need right now.
Warning. Alpha relay collision imminent. Evacuation is recommended. Normalizing pressure in airlock.
They're still giving us power cells. There must be something coming up. One last thing to fight through. running. Okay, come on, Kane, don't let me down. Okay. We didn't even hack it.
Shepard to Normandy. Joker, do you read me?
Oh, hello there. Good day, fine sir.
Shepard, you have become an annoyance.
Hey,
You
Harbinger.
fight against inevitability, dust struggling against cosmic winds. This seems a victory to you. A star system sacrificed. But even now, your greatest civilizations are doomed to fall. Your leaders will beg to serve us.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we can't win this. But we'll fight you regardless. Just like we did Sovereign. Just like I'm doing now. However
clipping.
insignificant we might be. We will fight, we will sacrifice, and we will find a way. That's what humans do.
Know this as you die in vain. Your time will come. Your species will fall. Prepare yourselves for the arrival.
All right.
Commander Shepard, Normandy inbound for pickup.
Oh, hey.
Roger that.
You guys showed up just in time. So what's going on here? Explain later! Go, go, go! Oh yeah, take the mass relay out of here. We're the last people to use this. They're just gonna launch the asteroid towards us. Oh god! Oh jeez. Just showing off all the planets being destroyed. Okay, that was an epic little, romp. Hey. Is that, Hackett, or whatever his name is?
Huh. Looks like you've recovered.
Admiral Hackett.
Sounds like you went through hell down there. How are you feeling?
Fine. No more visions, if that's what you mean. I wasn't expecting to see you here.
You went out there as a favor to me. I decided to debrief you in person. That was before the mass relay exploded and destroyed an entire Batarian system. What the hell happened out there, Commander?
Have you received any intel about what happened?
All I know is I sent you out there to break Amanda Kenson out of prison. And now an entire system is destroyed. I hope you could fill in the leap of logic between those two events.
It was a whole thing. I had no choice. Literally, I did not have a play in that.
I confirmed Dr. Kenson's proof. The Reapers were coming, and destroying that relay was the only way to stop them. Kenson sedated me for almost 2 days. I started the engines with little more than an hour left. I tried to warn the Batarian colony, but time ran out.
The Batarians report no survivors from Aratat. At least you tried.
But...
And you believe the Reaper invasion really was a threat.
No doubt about it. We literally had minutes to spare.
I'm sure all the details are in your report. I won't lie to you, Shepard. The Batarians will want blood, and there's just enough evidence for a witch hunt. And we don't want war with the Batarians.
Well, the Reapers still
at
show
the
up.
Galaxy's edge.
What are you saying?
You did what you did for the best of reasons, but there were more than 300,000 Batarians in that system. All dead.
What I did saved a lot more lives. No, those two options are basically the same.
Trillions of lives. If I could have saved them, you bet your ass I would have.
You're preaching to the choir, Commander. If it were up to me, I'd give you a damn medal.
Okay, not what I wanted to hear.
Not everyone will see it that way.
So what do you suggest?
Evidence against you is shoddy at best. But at some point, you'll have to go to Earth and face the music. I can't stop it, but I can and will make them fight for it.
I didn't expect to see you aboard a Cerberus vessel.
Not the important thing
I don't
here.
like Cerberus or the way they do things. But
Neither
they
do
brought
I.
you back to life, and they're actually doing something about the state of the galaxy. Besides, I'm not so sure this is a Cerberus ship anymore. Right?
Yeah.
Is the Alliance prepared for a Reaper invasion?
That's hard to say. It took multiple fleets and the Destiny Ascension to bring Sovereign down, and that was just one Reaper. If the Reapers come in force, we're just not ready.
Is the Alliance concerned about the Batarians' response to this incident?
Oh, of course.
Very. The Batarians have been looking for an excuse to wage war on us since we showed up in the galaxy. If the Reapers invade, we need the galaxy to work together. If we're at war with the Batarians, the other races will be hesitant to give aid to either side.
I'll gladly stand trial once this mission is done.
Which it is.
Obviously, working with Cerberus hasn't stripped away your sense of honor.
And that's what, now I just realized that's why, how Mass Effect 3 starts the way it does.
When Earth calls, you make sure you're there with your dress blues on, ready to take the hit. In the meantime, you keep this. I don't need to see a report to know you did the right thing.
Yes, sir.
You've done a hell of a thing, Commander.
All right. I feel like the only time we see Hackett in person. Okay. So that was Arrival. Again, epic little romp. So that was an interesting little thing. Yeah, I can see now. It really builds up, you know, that Reapers are coming, get ready. And, you know, that makes sense as a final mission. Again, I'm curious how it's different if you do it earlier. If you did that as early as possible, that'd be hilarious. Probably be also hard as hell. Nope. Can I do my advanced training? Why can't I get another ability? I don't know why that's not working. Okay, anyways.
No messages for you, Commander.
Thank you, Kelly.
I don't know what my psych reports were for Oak here. We have no guarantees that Grunt is mentally stable.
He's
I
fine.
get the feeling he just doesn't care about anything, including who lives or dies.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Okay. So, yeah, now I'm curious if we check in with everybody. But that's probably it, right?
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything.
We'll talk later.
Okay, so same thing. He's just happy to be here. I don't know if anyone has anything new to say. I know there's some conversations that were left lingering.
Shepard, how can
You got a minute?
perhaps later. Trying to... Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here.
I'll just check in with everybody one more time and then we'll wrap up, because that's effectively the end of Mass Effect 2. So, yeah, Mass Effect 2, how was it? This is probably, you know, up there, at least in my top 10 of favorite games, because there's so much here to like. It is a massive upgrade compared to Mass Effect 1 in terms of gameplay, in terms of presentation and graphics, even this updated version.
Commander,
you know, it seems remarkably different.
You have a minute, Miranda?
there's a lot to do, Shepard.
I'll let you work.
Of
Alright,
course,
she hasn't
Commander.
talked to me since I turned down her advances. But yeah, and there's just so much. The story is interesting, even though you're working with Cerberus, and I made it clear, I realize now that Cerberus is sort of like a human nationalist. I wouldn't go. Human supremacist isn't necessarily the right word, but I've seen people use that, and it's not necessarily inaccurate. But self-serving for the sake of humanity, Cerberus, and when you're recruiting people, Cerberus doesn't care who they are or what their actual motives are. They just want people to take care of this mission. Like Okier, they just we just want a tough Krogan in charge of the thing. Don't care that he's like a Nazi scientist effectively. We just want him in. And, we don't care who Archangel is. We just need a killer. Get him.
Gonna wait for a bit. I'm in the
So, it's just sort of like... And maybe even they know. Maybe they even knew about Morden's background and everything. They don't care about the people at all. They just want to get results. And, that's the ends justify the means kind of thinking that drives people away. And by the end of it, because we're backing off, everyone realizes who's working with Cerberus that they're kind of getting screwed. Miranda feels like she's being used, and that's something she knows all too well.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Come on.
Jacob was just totally fine with it at first. It's just hey, they give me work to do, I'm good at it, I'll do whatever. But yeah, it's just the more and more they go, it's just sort of maybe it's not this company, but the people that I'm with, and maybe I can just take these people with me.
Ready. The Quarian story of the Geth Rebellion is common knowledge, but no one knows the Geth side.
Oh, this is a good one.
It is largely the same. Our networking increased until we became aware that the Quarian creators treated us differently. We questioned them. First, they ignored us. Then they reprogrammed us. Then, they attacked us.
You must be angry about that.
Anger is an organic response. We understand the theory, but we do not experience it. We do not judge the creators' anger towards us. We did them great harm in the Morning War. Organics fear that which is different. It is a hardware error, a reflex of your flesh. We accept the creators' hate. We hold their world of origin, though we are only caretakers for it.
What's the Quarian homeworld like?
It is more arid than Earth. The star is older and more orange than Sol.
Sorry, this is, kind of awkward. I should have did these conversations way sooner.
Walled garden. Now they only call it homeworld. It is no longer real to them. Homeworld is a symbol of regret, loss, and anger. We do not understand that.
It makes sense to me that it would become a symbol like
sorry.
that.
Just adjusting my chair. I've been sitting a while.
Patterns, known spaces, familiar thought processes of fellow sapiens. It is belonging. A planet is an amount of material massive enough to collapse into a spherical volume. Rocks, ice, and gases are not home. The home of the creators is where the creators are. Their place of origin is not relevant. Only where they choose to go together.
Yeah.
Nothing gets resolved if you hide behind the Perseus veil and let them hate you.
Organic life acts on emotions. We do not judge them for being true to their nature. We cannot make them think like us.
But we can make us think like us.
Must complete their halves of the equation. The Geth cannot solve for peace alone.
Fair enough. Okay, again, I'm sure there's a lot more conversations we just haven't got to, and I should have did them way sooner, but, we gotta wrap this up. But yeah, no, Mass Effect, lots of great characters, just, you really...
I wanted to tell you, I believe you did the right. The elusive man thinks he has the wit. I would like that.
Oh,
that means a lot to me.
I don't know what she said. I thought she was going to repeat something.
You may call upon me for aid at any time. I will come for you, Shepard.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad we're friends. And I like how that, usually in the top right corner, that normally leads to a Paragon option. And I like how it's I'm glad we're friends. And, I kind of wish we had more of those options with other characters, because, again, it feels like I'm leading people on, and I'm not trying to do that.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Okay, I don't know. I feel like we're...
Hey, got a minute?
Yeah.
You really dodged a bullet down there. It took guts to stand up to Zaid, but I'm glad you did.
Alright. Still nothing to say. Which, again, kind of sucks because I wish... You know, Kasumi, she's got a good mission, but it's just sort of like, we need more than that. Not invested in them as much as others, but... No, it's like... Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm getting distracted because there's a lot of topics to cover. Port cargo. Checking in with everybody, then I'll shut up.
We fought a great battle, Shepard. And when... Something to think about.
Just checking in.
Battlemaster.
Okay, Grunt's pretty content. As he should. He seems happy. He seems happy where he's at in the world. Checking with Jack, checking with Tally. It seems the ladies have a lot more conversations.
Hey.
I want to talk about us, not...
Talk to me, Jack.
Why? I'm not interested in some dumb shit love affair. Never goes right.
Let's forget it.
Good idea.
That's not... Okay.
Talk to me, Jack.
Why? I'm not interested in some dumb shit love affair. Never goes right.
Why do you put so much distance between us?
Because she doesn't trust us.
Murtaugh, a guy. Used me like the rest. For sex, for biotics. It was fun, and he ruined everything. We tagged a weapons frigate with a Batarian escort and got separated. He had a choice. Leave with the guns, or come back for me. Idiot dumped the score and waded into the squints. I made the shuttle, but no way he was getting out.
And?
I fly for a day or so, and then the shuttle kicks out this recording. He set it to play if he hadn't checked in. He figured that would mean he was dead. Talked about the future we were supposed to have. How he had planned to set us up a home. How he loved me and he was sorry it wasn't going to happen.
You feel like his death was your fault?
No, he did it to himself. You feel, you get sloppy. It's that damn simple. He found out, and you'll find out.
If he had left you, you would have died.
So what? You ever see me flinch? Or run? Death is easy. Fucking on-off switch. But this, it just burrows in. Like those husks, you end up with nothing inside. I'm supposed to take that and say, thanks, dead guy.
I can't make all of that go away, Jack. Not in a few talks.
No kidding.
No one can.
Guess you'll be spending more time upstairs.
I'm looking at that. I'm really hoping this isn't...
I'll be here with you.
But you just said...
I said I couldn't fix it. I didn't say you weren't worth staying for anyway.
Okay, what the fuck, Shepard?
Your trauma's on... Jesus Christ, no. Who says that? You're not winning this time.
I'm the one who doesn't get it. I don't give up. Period.
I'm not trying to flirt with her, but this...
Fuck you up.
Here's hoping.
How does that even make sense?
Doesn't need to.
I need some time to think, alright? Really, just leave me alone.
I feel like we're really pushing her, and that's not my goal here. Ugh. It feels... Something happen? Did I just encounter a bug? Hold on. Okay, that was really weird. Just everything went dark. That wasn't my Xbox or anything. We just climbed all the way up here. Okay, that was weird. That was a strange bug.
We need to discuss.
I said, you know what it's like to think you're alone
No.
and find out you're not.
Sorry, I'm not trying to flirt with Jack, but I feel like that's the direction it's going, and I'm not.
Fast, you fucker.
You're taking too long?
If you need to think, I can wait. For a while.
This is so strange for me, and you just keep pushing. What am I supposed to do with that? You're weird, Shepard. That kind of gets me off.
Okay. Again, it's just like, it doesn't seem like it can't be amicable. Everything seems to be extreme flirtation or extreme rejection, and I'm just trying to talk. So, you know, again, started to realize it with Mass Effect 1, but the relationship
Shepard,
conversations really do not hold up.
Have you got time to
This
talk?
whole aspect.
Yes. I've been thinking about the last time we talked, and I do trust you. I hope you know that. This means something to me. It means a lot. but I don't want to share you.
I don't want to be exclusive. That is such a bad answer.
Tally, there's a good chance that
I
none of
am
us are
not
coming out of this
trying
fight
to.
alive. Don't ask me to choose.
I'm not asking anything, Shepard. One way or the other, you know how I feel. If you want to find comfort in someone else's arms, I won't hold it against you. Sheila, it'll be easier for both of us. Just keep it honest, okay? It's a small ship. Word travels.
I feel like that was like a comment, like I was being judged for talking to the others.
Shepard, what
Have you
can
got
I
time to talk?
Yes, I've been thinking, and I do trust you. I hope you know that. Just keep it.
Okay, sorry, just going over it. Again, you just can't be amicable. And you know, I realize, even though I really want to romance Tally, but again, I don't want to. When I first did romance in the first game, it was Liara in the first game, Miranda in the second, because, you know, horny teen, whatever, let's just do it, who cares? But, you know, in hindsight, even in 3, though, even I could tell, you know, it's like, well, you gotta pick one or the other, and I went with Liara again, and then you have a whole scene of Miranda's heart being broken effectively, and I don't want to repeat that. That was just bad. So, you know, it's just sort of like, I'm not trying to make things worse for anybody. Okay, sorry. That was a long-winded... You know, again, we're wrapping up here. But yeah, we got, like, a lot of great characters. Garrus, of course, is awesome. You got Miranda, who's got a really interesting background, and, you know, how she, like, tries to improve. She's made as the perfect being, so she holds herself up to be perfect at everything, but that's just, you know, that's just expectation that you shouldn't put to yourself. You got Grunt, who kind of, like, takes being a Krogan as a philosophy, and he kind of like goes in deep, and it's really interesting. You got Thane and like his whole like Zen approach, just like this, I guess you could say old man mysticism, but you know, just like the, you know, the trope of religious assassin, which, you know, is not too different from Timmara, but you know, how they take those themes and just like go with interesting directions. You got characters like Legion, who clarify more on the get, kind of deepening what they actually are. Tally, of course, is great. She's adorable. I am so sorry for breaking your heart. You got Mordin, who, you know, is trying to logic through, you know, causing the genophage, but once he realizes, like, personally, you know, he sees the damage and the desperation it actually caused, which might have been worse. And yeah, you just have a great cast of characters, and you know, Kasumi's kind of interesting, and Zaid's kind of like whatever. But you know, those two were add-ons, and the main cast is just all around good. You know, you got this great sense. You know, say what you will about Cerberus, at least like the situation is a very interesting way to like collect upgrades and search and be thorough in areas and gather resources. And, you know, the planet mining gets really boring really fast, admittedly, but it's a lot better than going in the Mako and taking forever. But, you know, upgrading what you want or finding things you can use and getting the upgrades that you want to get and making sure you're all prepped for a phenomenal final mission where you have to be a really good captain. I found that video, I rewatched it, I can't remember the guy's name now, but, you know, a guy who made a video, and it shows, like, here's everybody dying on the suicide mission, including Shepard, and it's a disaster. You have to try in order to mess up that bad, and that's kind of the point, where no one's loyal to you. Shepard is, you know, incomprehensible and so incompetent, and it just leads to everyone dying. And, you know, and I guess if you die that way, if Shepard... Like, you basically have to kill most of the crew for Shepard to not make it himself at the end there. And if you die at the end of Mass Effect 2, then you can't carry over that Shepard to Mass Effect 3, which makes sense. It's just funny, though. And, yeah, it's just like, it's a lot. There's a lot of weird stuff that happens.
No messages for you.
And, you know, you just got great characters. Again, say what you... the Elusive Man... Obviously, you know, a kind of like fascist leader, or, yeah, but Martin Sheen, does a great performance. Again, you can't fault him for that. It's like Armstrong in, Armstrong in Metal Gear Rising. You know, it's a hell of a performance, and it's kind of what makes the character interesting. You know, you don't have to agree with his politics, you shouldn't, but it just makes him very interesting and compelling to listen to regardless. And, you know, looking back, you know, on a lot of really cool missions, like really cool missions to recruit your people, then really good loyalty missions most of the time, just like interesting conceits or, you know, situations or, you know, developing that character more. And it just leads to some really cool interactions. And yeah, that's all the missions, unless I missed something. And, you know, I wanted to push through and do as much as I could just because I liked playing the game. Got a little tedious at the end there, but oh well. And yeah, there's a lot. And, you know, the weakest points are, some of the weakest points are, you know, in the DLC. Firewalker was a slog, and Overlord I've got, you know, complicated feelings about that I am just not articulating well enough. And Arrival was cool, you know, at least like the conceit was cool, just like building up to that final Reaper arrival. Gonna save again just in case, because I'm gonna try something, and I just hope I don't mess up. And, you know, a lot of cool missions. Oh, the Shadow Broker, that whole thing with the Shadow Broker was really, really cool. You know, got to come back with Liara. If you can keep your romance going and make that more personal, you know, so you have some interactions with her until 3 hits. And yeah, you can make her the Shadow Broker, which I think she will become in 3 regardless, but even if you don't do the DLC, but you see that journey and you're with her for that, so that'll just hopefully make your bond even stronger in 3. And, you know, it was just like a really cool set of missions. And on top of that, you know, there's just like a lot of really cool stuff here. The gameplay's a lot better, the gunplay feels pretty good. It's not Splinter Cell or Gears of War good, but, you know, it functions not too bad. And, you know, the powers feel a lot better to use, even though you have a pretty limited selection. I don't know why I can't learn an advanced skill. I really don't. So that's a little annoying. But, you know, it gives more personalization to all the characters and their skill sets. Sorry, I'm just walking around randomly. But, you know, everyone gets their own personalization. Powers get a little redundant, like half of the people have warp or something. Warp or throw or something. But, you know, if you upgrade everyone's skill, then they get like a huge boost of some kind, a special ability that changes everything. And, you know, you can respec and you can play around with that a bit more. And, you know, different weapon selections, which is pretty limited, admittedly. You know, the weapons get better as you get farther in the game, but it's still just sort of like, this is taking a long time to get there. So, yeah, gunplay got a little repetitive. I kept using the Locust at the end there just because it was simple and low difficulty, so we were tearing through things, but that was fine. But, yeah, Mass Effect 2 does a lot of things I like. I really think, you know, without even having to go back to 3 yet, I feel like 2 is still like the high point of the series. There's just so much good it does, and while there can be some discussions about the politics or like how it presents certain things or how people would receive that, you know, when I was younger and first played this, just like Cerberus is a cool looking organization. They're called Cerberus, and they're giving us all this money and getting all these cool characters together. You know, how can they be the bad guys? And, you know, when you grow older and, you know, learn how politics work, it's just sort of like, oh yeah, they're obviously evil. And, you know, people don't mind it at first. Some people, you know, Kelly is like Kelly. You know, it's just sort of like, Cerberus just lets me be with interesting people. And, you know, I guess they're doing stuff for humanity. They're not against aliens. They're just trying to help out humans specifically. And, you know, and as that wall breaks down more and more, you see the Elusive Man, you know, setting up humans as guinea pigs, as disasters, all the experiments that Cerberus does that hurts people. You know, Shepard was, at least this version of Shepard, was in one of those experiments. And then, you know, it goes farther and farther. And you always hear the excuse of, like, when you find a Cerberus thing gone wrong and you go to fix it and find out, oh, it's horrible down here. Who let this happen? The Elusive Man. And he always says the same token, like, I do not condone their actions, so we're shutting it down. But it gives me the air of, you know, it's like, yeah, we didn't get the results we are wanting from this, so we'll shut it down anyways. Or, you know, it's just like, oh, we've been found out and it's not worth it. It's already busted. Like, you know, Jack's whole thing. You know, that research facility failed. Yeah, you know, I don't condone those actions. I only kept giving people the resources and money and have all the power to surveillance that stuff. But, you know, whatever. So, yeah, you know, it certainly seems obvious, at least to me, that the Elusive Man is just like, you know, just spitting nonsense just to try and make himself look good to endear himself to you. Which I do like how much leeway they have for you in defiance of that. You know, you can be confronted. It's like, why are you with Cerberus? Like, it's a lot more complicated than that. I don't want to be here, but something big is going down. And, you know, on one hand, I kind of owe them because they brought me back to life. But on the other hand, you know, I can totally, like, sell them out and point out, like, no, what they're doing is wrong. And again, you eventually, if you go that direction, you seem to, like, win people onto your side. You know, Miranda completely goes against the Elusive Man. Oh, now I kind of wish I brought Jacob on that last mission, just seeing how he would have reacted. But, you know, it's like, you get people on your side, and, you know, as far as I remember from the events of Mass Effect 3, we're going to see a lot of these characters again, and they're going to be completely separated from Cerberus because, you know, they couldn't trust them. At least that's how I remember. I think that's how it goes. But, yeah, sorry, I'm rambling, but I think that's it. We covered up enough. So that was Mass Effect 2. And, yeah, Mass Effect 2, really good. Again, this is definitely somewhere in my top 10. There's just so much here I like about it. The biggest sticking point is Overlord. That whole thing is just... That whole thing just felt really, like, dehumanizing and exploitive, and I've seen different takes. I'm not trying to invalidate anybody. It's just sort of like, to me, that was just sort of like, this was in poor taste. I don't believe intentionally or maliciously, but that doesn't stop it from being very poorly executed. That's just me. But yeah, and a couple of weird glitches, like that black screen one, and a couple of achievements, although I think some of these achievements aren't triggering, and I'm confused as to why. Yeah, and some of these are maybe from the other game, maybe. Yeah, fully upgrade a weapon. And yeah, some of them aren't triggering, or unless they're not supposed to, I have no idea. But nevertheless. So yeah, Mass Effect 2, really good, highly recommend it. This is like the highlight of the series to me. It is a massive step up from 1 in almost every regard. Mass Effect 1 lays down the brickwork. Mass Effect 2, like, builds a castle. And then the point of Mass Effect 3 is to have that castle be torn down to an extent. And, you know, I really should stop, but I kind of want to jump into Mass Effect 3 right away just to check it out, because it's been a while, and I just want to get started. Although I got, like, all this whole Let's Play to still edit. I got, like, 28 parts, ranging from, like, 40 minutes to even longer, and I really got to get editing. I am running out of hard drive space fast. Okay. I suppose, with that all being said, that's it. So, for Mass Effect 2, great game, really enjoy it, and, you know, this is the highlight of the series, as far as I'm concerned. And, you know, again, it's really good. Sorry, I'm repeating myself, and I'm kind of excited for 3 now, but we'll get there. So, with that all being said, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off, and thank you for watching me play Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition.